Welcome everybody to our fortnightly Deck Chair Millionaire call with your host, Aaron Bailey. Now, most of you guys are in the Facebook group already. If you're not, you can go to facebook.com/groups/Deck Chair Millionaire. That's where all the action is. For you guys listening on the podcast, hope you're enjoying your car trip, your workout. If you guys watching live, we're in for probably a good 30 minutes today of the best new age business models and passive income strategies in 2019. So we're going to get straight into it, guys. And, I've been banging on about this for years and years and years now, what I've dubbed the new age of business. So firstly, what is the new age of business? The new age of business that I categorize is business where we can work from home, business where we can have a global customer base and work from anywhere in the world on our smartphone, a business where you can build it up to a level that it's going to bring in money whilst you're sleeping. That's the new age of business. Low risk, low barrier to entry, but high cash flow. Not having to commute to work, to an office, to have staff, to have hundreds of thousands of dollars in rent, to have a high startup cost, $500,000 for a franchise. So it's really all about the new age. I mean, why would we go and spend $500,000 on a franchise, have a bunch of staff, stress out, work 100 hours a week, have high risk when there's another global financial crisis, we're at risk? Why not have a low risk, low overhead business and be our own boss, work our own hours, but have a global marketplace? That really is the new age of business. So with technology there today, what are the best models? What are the best strategies that are trending in 2019? So that's what we're going to be talking about there. Now, if you guys have business models, if you guys have strategies that I don't list here or that I'm not aware of, or something that's working for you, type it into the chat box while we're here on the webinar version. And I'd love to hear what's working for you at the moment, because this is all about a mastermind group. It's all about the Deck Chair Millionaire. It's all about living life on your terms. And we share with each other what's working and what's not. So if you feel like something's in the wrong order, if you feel like I've missed something, or you've got something that's working for you, you've come across something lately, put it in the chat box. Otherwise, go to deckchairmillionaire.com and send me a message. Let me know what you're up to. Let me know what's working for you at the moment. So I'm going to run through my top 10 models and strategies in 2019. And I'm involved with most of them at some sort of level. Not all of them, but these are my favorite 10. Okay, are we ready? Let's jump into it. And how we qualify these, or how I've qualified these, is firstly my experience. Over 20 years in business, over 10 years in the new age of business. I want to talk about my experience of what I feel is working, what will work, what's worked for me, and what's on trend right now. We talk about the ease of the duplication, so the ease of success, so the low barrier entry to you succeeding, not just a little bit, but full-time income or above, because some are fantastic strategies where you can make a lot of money, but it's really reserved for those elite salespeople or those elite tech people or just those elite charismatic people, So what's the ease of duplication as well? That's a big criteria. How passive can it be? So again, great business models out there where we can make a lot of money, but we have to always work, always sell, always repeat. It relies on us. So also points for not straight away, but what's the potential of how passive it can be? 50%, 90%, 100%, 10%. That's got big points about it. How much can you make and how quickly? Because again, some great business models, but maybe $100,000 a year, which is fantastic, but others could be millions or unlimited. So how much can we make potentially? How quickly can we make it? The startup cost, so the barrier to entry, how much does it cost to start up? The risks associated with that. Is it on trend right now? And will it be on trend in the future? So that's how I've qualified this top 10 in the order that I've put it in. So let's jump into number 10. Number 10, cryptocurrency, foreign exchange trading shares. So this is an area that I'm not really involved in. I've got shares that perform okay. I've invested in Bitcoin, but I'm not actively day trading. I'm not consumed with it. I haven't done any business models with crypto except to invest in that. To me, and with a lot of the businesses that you're looking at, guys, sure, you want to evaluate it on trend and on the formula, but also get involved with things that you believe in and that you're passionate about, that you can see yourself doing and that you understand. For me, that's not this area. You know, I kind of see shares as going to the casino. And if any top share market multi-millionaire was honest, they'd tell you that it's pretty much gambling as well. They're just really good at gambling. Now, foreign exchange, I know people trading that back and forth with the dollar and making great money, and same with crypto. But it's the reason it's number 10 for me, because it's very unpredictable. It costs obviously money to get into if you're going to be trading, and the duplication level of it is very low. You know, you don't hear of too many people, except for taxi drivers who were buying Bitcoin, 5 years ago, that get lucky. So as a business model, in my opinion, it's not right up there. But hey, you can't get much more passive than buying Bitcoin 5 years ago, right? And sitting on it and selling out at the right time. You wouldn't have wanted to buy it and still have it, most likely. But, that's really getting lucky. So pretty passive though, because there's zero that you have to do after purchasing it. Just sell it at the right time. So that is something that you can look into if you're passionate about crypto or trading. Find, again, like with everything here, you want to find a good mentor that has a track record of probably at least 5 years or longer that's trading with shares that, you can see that they're successful. They've made millions of dollars in this area. That's a sort of mentor that you want to get around or buy into. Foreign exchange, make sure you niche down into that crypto. So get yourself a good mentor. And like anything, you have to put the time in to understand it, to trade it, to be consistent with it. But for me, this is not really an area that I'm active in at all, although I do have investments there. Number 9, social media influencer. Okay, we hear a lot about these influencers today, don't we? And again, it's number 9 because, what an incredible opportunity for the everyday average person to be a mini celebrity and make a great income online. Now, the reason it's number 9 for me is that whilst the money can be good, there's very, very few people making millions and millions of dollars residually doing this. But, if you're a beautiful looking person, you've got a great body, you've got a great charismatic personality, and you can get people to follow you, you can put a tweet or an Instagram post up for $1,000, for $5,000, for $10,000 when you get really big, and that can really start to add up. Whilst you've got to put posts up, it's not exactly rocket science or a lot of work, so it can be reasonably passive, reasonably residual in that sense. But the reason for me it's number 9 is very hard to duplicate, and the income levels are reasonably modest and capped. There's not all of us that have 6-packs and bustling biceps that get big followers. And, if you're going to go outside of that niche, you've really got to be consistent with your message to get big following. So, you can engage people to help you with your following. There's techniques that you can do to increase that. But really, it's about providing great content, bringing great value in a niche to your audience and growing that, have them respect you so that they follow you. And then, you can get paid to do a lot of stuff, Instagram and Twitter especially. So think about social media influencer. Do you have something to offer? Do you have a niche? Do you have a reason for people to follow you? Because you can make money in this area, but hard to duplicate, income limited, and a little bit fake and phony. I don't think it's going to last the test of time. Number 8, your online business model. So a Shopify, drop shipping, your own online store. Fantastic way to build it up. It takes a fair bit of work to get your online store up and running, but once it is, it can really tick over quite quickly. Again, engage a team to help you with traffic and website and funnels and conversion. And then you just want to find a product. So if you're going to do something like drop shipping, which is my favorite area here, and if you don't know what drop shipping is, it's just finding a product, whether it's online or offline, you market that product and the company ships it out for you. You get paid whatever percentage is agreed on. So, network marketing is a similar form of drop shipping, but it's just on steroids and leverage. And so, with network marketing, a company comes up with a product, you're marketing that, the company is actually sending that out to the customer, you're getting paid a commission on that product. But with drop shipping, you can do that for anything. You could literally go to a local privately owned sports store, right? And you could say, hey, do you want more customers, more sales, more traffic? I'm a great online marketer. And you could set up a website similar to what theirs is. You could put all the products that they have in their shop up on the internet, drive traffic to that, and you could sell those products online. So people might buy a soccer ball or a football online, they check out, they shop it. That email then gets sent to the sports store sends it out to them in the post, and they give you 10% of the sale, something like that. So drop shipping is where you're not handling product, you don't own the product, you're marketing for someone that has a product, and you work out a percentage. The best way to do this is find high ticket things. So something that's expensive, might be $500. Maybe it's artwork, right? Maybe it's high-end artwork, minimum of $1,000. You're driving traffic to a website. They sell a painting, and maybe they give you 50%. They give you $500 per commission. That's a great way to drop ship. The email gets sent to them. They send out the artwork to the person. They send you a check at the end of every month. Great way to get started in a business where you don't need any upfront money. You don't need any inventory. You don't need to get a container in from China. Someone else has the product. Someone else is sending it. You're just marketing it, and you have an agreement. Now, if you go and Google it, there's actually drop shipping companies that deliberately set themselves up for that. But you can also set up that same scenario with any private business, all up to your negotiation and vision. An online store would be more your own. So this is where we are going to the Canton Fair in China, which is, if you guys haven't been there, it's unbelievable. It's like the best adult playground for an entrepreneur in the world. It's something like 1,000 football sizes worth of product. And when you first walk in there, the first product you see, you go, oh my God, I've got to sell that online. That is so cool. And you walk to the next line of products and you want to sell that one. And there's like 1,000 football fields, and they've got different categories, electronics, sports. It's huge. All incredible products. I mean, you can go there and grab a great treadmill for $200 and sell it online for $800. So going and finding products, whether they're in Australia, US, China, bringing them back to Australia, setting up your online store, driving traffic to that, and having a markup on the price. You can also do that through Shopify. Shopify is great because it stops you sort of setting up your own website. You can use Shopify to put your products on there and use the merchant facility and everything in there as well. So having your own online store, whether you're using other people's products, whether you're using your own, whether you're using your own website and traffic and merchant facility, or using Shopify's, it can be an incredible way to make some great money. And that's how Amazon really started. That's how places like Kangen really started. Kogan, sorry. So you got a lot of places that are gone huge just from selling their products online, getting them cheap, quality manufactured products, but a really big markup on them as well. So that's number 8. Number 7, affiliate marketing. So again, there's some similarities there with drop shipping, but it can be electronic and can be a virtual product. So again, you might have a membership website or a high ticket item that you're marketing the product, and you have an affiliation with that online membership site or whatever it may be, and you get a percentage of that. So that could be personal development, information marketing is big in this area, but anything that you can affiliate to, and it could be a 10% commission up to 50, 60% commissions. So again, you can Google, best affiliate, best drop shipping, sort of products and websites, and there's a whole range of them are deliberately set up for you to be an affiliate marketer. So if you can work out how to drive traffic to a website, these sorts of programs can be really big for you. I'll take it a step further and say the duplication on that's going to be really low. So who can you engage that already knows how to drive traffic? Who's good at SEO, social media, Facebook ads, Google ads? If you can employ a digital marketing company or an individual to do that all for you, perhaps you're paying them $2,000 a month, but they've created some incredible traffic, some great funnels. They come through and people are buying the product. your commissions might be 40% of a $5,000 product, you're going to be making some really good income, even paying that person $2,000 a month to drive all the traffic. Very, very residual because they've built the website for you. You're capturing their details. You're marketing to them through text message and email and Facebook Messenger ongoing until they buy. And when they come and purchase, you've got the automatic commissions coming to you, whether they're paid instantly or monthly. They're normally paid monthly or quarterly. And it can be an incredible way to make a great income. So guys, that comes in at number 7. Let me check out my chat box, make sure we're all good. So look, if I go back and have a look at what I'm involved in, not too much in number 10, nothing really at all in number 9. I don't quite have the 6-pack these days to be the influencer. Shopify online store drop shipping, no. Affiliate marketing, yes, because we have a big list and we do a lot of different things. A lot of the things are our own, our intellectual property, our own products. A lot of things are third parties. A lot of things we don't get commissions for, but some things we'll pass on to people and get a commission for. One real simple way, you can do things like this if you're referring something like a 1-300 number or a hosting platform for websites, they'll often have an affiliate commission or a referral fee, same thing. So say, hey, I'm going to build a website for you. Here's a great way to host it. You can host it on GoDaddy or host it on HostGator, and we'll give you 10% of the recurring commissions. So, you can plug that into your emails, social media links, lots of different things. So affiliate marketing is awesome. Number 6, I really like this one actually, quite simple. Social media manager, it's number 6 because really easy to duplicate. So that's why it's at number 6. But it's not higher because the money is not going to be, multi-millions, right? But the way you do this is I'm in this position right now. We've got so many Facebook groups, so many Facebook pages, businesses, that the only way groups and Facebook pages really work is consistent content. And it's very hard, as a lot of you guys probably already know, to go and put 1 or 2 or 3 posts up on your Facebook page, then you got to go to your Facebook group, then you got to go to your Instagram, and then you go and do a YouTube video, then you do a Facebook Live, and then the day finishes. You got to go pick up the kids from school, and that's just with one business, let alone 3 or 4. So it's hard to keep up on social media, even just your own personal page. So imagine outsourcing that to somebody that can just go, I want to put my own content up on my own personal page, because that's my personality, that's my expertise. I want to control that. But, for my beauty business or for my property business or for whatever it is, my fitness business, I can get somebody to put up posts every single day generically. So you just say, look, here's my niche. Here's the sort of things I want to see on my Facebook page. They can go and find news articles, YouTube videos, all sorts of different things that are within that niche. So if it's going to be in beauty, how easy is it to outsource someone for $10 or $20 an hour to go and find beauty articles in your niche? Perhaps you're the stem cell beauty person, perhaps you're the makeup queen, perhaps you are, the hemp maker, whatever it is. Say to the person, here's my niche, here's what I want, and they can just go and find articles and videos and content to put up on all your groups, all your pages. Can be, at least there's consistent value going in there. When people inquire, they come to you. So then reverse that situation and say, okay, well, what about if I go and do that for businesses? If I'm in that situation, a lot of you guys are in that situation. Imagine how many entrepreneurs, small business owners, so many people that aren't even big business owners have social media. They just can't keep up with it. They don't know what they're doing. They don't want to know. So you go and say to them, look, for $500 a month, I'll do unlimited posts for you. I'll go and do 2 posts a day in all your groups, in all your pages, and I'll make sure you're up to date. You can even follow up with inquiries. You can set up their page, do some artwork, just make their social media automated, how you get their instant reply. If someone sends them a message, you can set all that up. Most businesses just have no idea. So they don't know how to get followers, how to get likes. They don't respond to people. If someone comments, you can be in there making sure you respond to their comments to get more comments. If someone writes something negative, you can delete it. You could manage their social media for them and say, I'll take $500 a month. Now go and get 10 clients that you do that. when the kids are at school, nice $5,000 a month side hustle. I'm telling you right now, individuals, entrepreneurs, business owners are crying out for people to do this for them. And sometimes they'll go to a big company to look for someone to do it. They charge a fortune. The independent contractor, I mean, how many young people, if I was at school in year 11 or 12 and I understood technology and social media, I'd be offering all my parents' friends, all their work colleagues to manage their social media for them, even if it was just a few $100s a month. Go and get 10 clients. This is a simple way. Go and set up a simple website, call yourself the social media manager master, or whatever you want to call yourself, and manage people's social media for them at whatever level. Incredible way to make some side income. Very easily, very simple. Number 6, social media manager. Number 5, now I could have put this up higher, membership website. I've loved membership websites for 10 years or more because you can just visualize the model, right? And so whether you want to have a high ticket price where someone pays a once-off fee, or whether someone's spending a monthly income, you can start to think about something as small as $29 a month to teach people about a niche. Times that by 1,000 members, all of a sudden you're on $29,000 a month. 2,000 members. Imagine having it for $49 a month. Imagine having a gold, silver, bronze membership, $200 a month, $1,000 a month. So you can have a membership-based website. And also too, you can have a membership where someone's paid $1,000 entry and they get access to things. And I did a video Facebook Live on this not long ago. Perhaps they're paying $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 to get access to your intellectual property. So you want to think about, number 1, what are the niches out there that people will pay for? What is your expertise, or what can you learn, or what can you offer? Or who can you interview in a space? This is what we used to do back in the old days. I talk about old days like 10 years ago. We used to go and interview people. So let's say, for example, you wanted to niche down to be the fastest go-kart racer in the world. Now, if I thought that was a great niche because there was a gap in the market and I knew people were super passionate about go-karting, I wouldn't have the clue how to tell them to be the fastest go-karter in the world. But what I could do is go and find 50 people that were racing go-karts, managing go-karts, building go-karts, and interview them on why is this guy successful? Why does this car go fast? And provide 50 interviews, put them all in a membership-based website with a login, and charge people, $4.99 to access it, or $29 a month to access it. Provide a fortnightly webinar for them. There's lots of different ways you can run a membership website. So many incredible niches out there. I mean, it's unlimited. And we always talk about a niche that's just an inch wide, but it's a mile long. I mean, there's so much free information out there on the internet these days that you really have to find a great niche and provide great value and show that you're the expert or have value within that membership site for people to fork out and actually pay for it, because quite often they can find it free on Google or YouTube. And so you think about things like, scrapbooking is huge and something that I would never get into or think of. And there's not millions and millions and millions and millions of people doing scrapbooking around the world, but the people that are doing it, so we're talking about an inch wide, but the people that are doing it are so passionate about, putting memories in scrapbooks and newspaper articles, and it's a bit like a photo album of your life with scrapbooking. They love it. They're so passionate about it. So that's the mile-long niche. And you can talk about knitting. You can talk about guns, knives, different sports like darts, which a lot of things we just don't think of. But the people that are into them are so into them that they'd pay whatever they had to pay for the information or to get better at it. So they're the niches you kind of want to think about. If you're going to think about creating a membership website on weight loss, think about how competitive that is. How many niches are within that niche? And it's going to be very hard to get people to pay for that unless you can show them that perhaps you've lost 50 kilograms or that you have some new scientific way to do it. You want to really find a niche that you're passionate about, you know about, or you can interview others about, create a monthly membership fee. And we have a membership website, in property with Airbnb, and it works really, really well for us. We must have, over 50 videos in there talking about everything we know about making six figures on Airbnb. And people pay for that information. You can find out free information about being an Airbnb host, but you're never going to find out the information that we have in our membership site. You're never going to have rental agreements. You're never going to have algorithms on how Airbnb gets to page one and all this really extra value that we provide in there. And it's duplicatable. It's great value. People really enjoy it. It's literally have your own login, click on module 1, watch all the videos under module 1, click on module 2, watch all the, so you spend a little bit of time, put your headset on, your microphone on, have the Camtasia set up, get a PowerPoint going, talk into your microphone and provide a 10-minute video on the expertise, put that into your computer, get someone that knows what they're doing to set up a WordPress or a ClickFunnels membership website, and then it's about marketing it, whether you're going to go out on the road and promote it. Again, go and get the same people to drive traffic to your website. Membership websites are awesome. I've got some ideas for like another 5 different membership websites, more monthly based, a cheaper membership, but it's an ongoing membership. So you can brainstorm that one. Number 4, it's similar to the social media manager, but we take it a step further, digital marketing services. So again, whether you're an expert in this niche, and I'm seeing so many people get into this space, so there's a bit of competition, but you don't need a lot of clients, and there's so much demand for it that you can have a lot of different people doing it. So whether, again, you're going to do it yourself, learn how to do it, become the expert, again, that's not me because I'm not passionate about that. I'm not that technical, and I just can't be bothered learning it. There's better ways to spend my time to be productive to get a return. But this is why I love this business model. You can jump onto something like Upwork.com and you can go and find someone that knows how to do SEO, or you can find a company that knows how to do everything. Find someone that knows how to do Facebook ads. Find someone that knows how to do video editing. Find someone that knows how to create funnels. Find someone that knows how to do Google AdWords. And you can pay them. And in fact, I do this now in a space more like an affiliate or a referral fee. But I had a business set up like this in 2010. So when I still had my gyms, I remember one of my gym clients had a restaurant, a really cool restaurant in Parramatta in Sydney. And me and Nick were going on a date night one night, and I thought, let's go to that restaurant in Parramatta. Couldn't remember what it was called, so I just Googled restaurants in Parramatta thinking, it's going to come up here on Google. Well, nothing stood out to me with the name. I knew as soon as I saw the name, I'd remember it. Nothing on page 1, nothing on page 2. Page 7 on Google, which I can't believe I actually clicked through that many pages, there was the restaurant name. I remembered it. I rang up, I booked it. And I remember that the owner came up and giving us special treatment because he's my gym client. And I said, mate, you realize that if I Google restaurants in Parramatta, which is the only thing anyone's Googling if they're looking for a randomly good restaurant in Parramatta, you don't even come up anywhere until page 7. He didn't even really know what I was talking about. He didn't know if it was even important or how to do it. I said, look, I know a guy. So I didn't say I could do it, but I know a guy that can get you to page 1 of Google for that keyword. It's going to cost you $1,000 a month. And so he said, yeah, fantastic. So what we did is we got him to track any bookings that came through online or on the phone and said, hey, how did you hear about us? And if they said, we found your website on Google, we knew that was through our work. And his bookings and business went through the roof. So, and I knew that would work because my mentor at the time told me to do the same thing for my gym. And back then I said to him, mate, we just do letterbox drops, newspaper ads, I'm in the yellow pages. And he just laughed at me because I didn't think that people were looking for those types of things on Google just yet. But that's all they were using. And so I ended up with about 6 different websites, articles, videos, blog posts on page 1 of Google for the keyword gym in ride, because everyone looks up their local suburb for their gym. And I remember the competitor gyms ringing me up and saying, mate, any chance of giving us a bit of room on page 1 of Google for those keywords? And so we were getting found. My business tripled, exploded with that Google presence. His restaurant exploded with that Google presence. I paid my friend Sapin in Sydney $200 per month to SEO his website. We made a few tweaks onto the website, and whatever else people do to get your page 1 on Google, Sapin knew what he was doing, and I pocketed the other $800 for doing nothing, just for connecting Sapin to, and then we went and got another client that did that, another client did that, and all of a sudden Sapin's making $1,000 a month on the side of his job, and I'm making incredible money on the side of my gyms, just connecting people together. And then you go and do the same for someone to run a Facebook ad, a funnel, to build a website, to do some video marketing. Find a team of people that are good in the digital marketing space that you can pay $10, $20, $30 an hour, and you charge the client $20, $30, $40, $50, $100 an hour. There's a lot of people with incredible expertise that will do this work for you cheaply, but really great quality. You have your virtual team all around the world helping you out. Your job is just to go and get the clients, connect them to the expert. Bang. It's an incredible business model that's exploding right now with stay-at-home mums, dads, laborers, bricklayers. People are getting into this space because, and the reason I've got it at number 4 is you can make a lot of money quite quickly, and it's very duplicatable. Not so much if you want to go and learn how to do it all yourself, just find someone that does and connect people to them. Again, unlimited business here. So I love, becoming this digital marketing business. It's a great sideline business because, how many people do you know that just want a website built? Oh yeah, I know someone that can do that for you. They're really, really great. Okay, they're going to charge you $3,000. Okay, you're paying the person $2,000 to do it. The client's paying $3,000. You make the $1,000. It's unlimited what you can do in that area. Number 3 is Amazon. I love Amazon because for this reason, the reason it's number 3 above Shopify, above your own online store, above affiliate marketing, because this is where all the traffic is. Listen to this for a statistic. Every single item that is purchased on the internet in America, out of all those items that are purchased online, 50% of them come through Amazon. So you think about how many people are buying product online and getting it shipped to their door. All sorts of different niches, different products, different services, different websites. Every item that's purchased online, 50% of it comes from Amazon. It's huge, huge traffic. There's pretty much nothing that Amazon doesn't sell. So you think about people aren't going there to research or to look up what's hot. They've literally got a credit card in one hand and they've got the keyboard in the other hand searching for exactly what they already know that they want. The traffic's already there. Why would I then go and build my own website, my own brand, spend a bunch of time and money to drive traffic to it when it's already on Amazon? They're already looking for the product that I can give to them. On top of that, what I love is when they purchase the product, Amazon look after all the customer service. They ship the product out for you, a little bit like drop shipping, but you get to keep all of the money. There's Amazon fees, etc. But the product's yours. You're not affiliate. You're not drop shipping. It's not a percentage. It's your product. And you can piggyback off the back of other products on Amazon, but go and find an incredible product in China or wherever, bring it back, put it online on Amazon. The traffic's already there. They're already looking for it. There's tips and techniques to do this, but Amazon's incredible. Now, in Australia, I don't believe the shipping is there for you. In Australia, you would have to ship it out for yourself still. But in the US, you can literally get a container. And you might start a bit of business here in Australia right now, but it's just not big enough. There's not enough people in Australia using Amazon. You'll still do okay, but where you want to go is the US. everyone's got an Amazon parcel rocking up on their door daily. Everyone shops on Amazon. And so what you would do is you'd find a product in China, you would ship it directly to the Amazon warehouse. They will store it in their warehouse. When it gets sold, they will ship it out to the person in the US. You make the full commissions. It's incredible. So the key with this, and what we always learned from day one on online, is go and find a product that people are already searching for. So go and find treadmills, boxing equipment, outdoor furniture, solar lights, whatever it may be. They're already searching for these things, power tools. And then go and find something over in China, brand it yourself. So don't go and sell, what's a great brand? Don't go and sell Life Fitness treadmills because you're not going to be able to trademark that. You're not going to be able to sell that. That's going to be copyright. Go and brand it yourself. So you want to call it Aaron Biley treadmills or Phantom Fitness or whatever you want to call it. So brand it, make sure it's a quality product. And then what can you do different? What's the X factor? What's the reason people are going to start buying your product, telling others, giving you a 5-star rating so you can start climbing up the algorithm of Amazon. But I love Amazon because the traffic's already there and they'll ship it out and do everything for you. You can make incredible income on Amazon. And number 2 is kind of a draw with number 1. So I couldn't really split these two. Obviously, I'm involved with both of them pretty heavily, but Airbnb and network marketing, I love both of these businesses. Let's talk about Airbnb. So number 2, because it's pretty hard to ignore doing it. It's ridiculously duplicatable. It's on trend. You can do it all around the world. You can have global guests. It's online. It's done for you. A little bit like Amazon. All the traffic is on Airbnb. So over 200 million visitors to the website every single month. Again, credit card in one hand. They're there for one reason, to book accommodation. They're not researching. They're not doing car hire. They're not looking for flights. They're looking for accommodation in shared rooms, investments, contained apartments. They're looking for the exact accommodation that you can have with your investment property. You can rent properties and have a legal agreement with the owner to let them know that you're going to put it on Airbnb. So that doesn't come under the subleasing laws. You can host properties for people, so owners that know that they can double and triple their returns. But again, a little bit like the digital marketing services, these property investors don't know how to put something on Airbnb. They don't want to know. They can't be bothered. They don't have time. So they're looking for you to manage that for them, to host that for them. They want you to put it up on Airbnb for them, take all the pictures, fit it out nicely, put a welcome gift on there, and you can split that income 80-20. So if you make $5,000 payout from Airbnb that month, you can get $1,000. Go and get 10 properties like that. You literally put $0 into this business. So if you have that sinking feeling in your stomach on a Sunday afternoon because you hate your job and you're dreading Mondays, if you're not getting paid enough money, if you're not happy, if you're not passionate, and you know about this business model, well, then it's your fault that you feel like that. That's your choice now that you understand that business model, because you can't use the excuse that I don't have money to invest in that. I don't know how to do that. Find a good mentor to show you how to do it. Go to networking events, friends and families, referrals, social media, set up a website. There's property investors crying out for somebody to show them how to put it on this Airbnb thing that they've heard of. And I guarantee you can double their return on short-term accommodation. You need to make sure it's in the right area, the right suburb, it's the right type of place, strata, council approval, those types of things. And then make sure you've got your contract in place, split it 80-20, get 10 properties, 6 figures. It's an incredible business model that's so easy to do once you understand it. So Airbnb, whether you're renting out a couple of bedrooms in your house, investment property, whether you're renting properties, hosting them, incredible way. And once you set up a property, it takes a bit of work to set them up, just like all of these businesses take work to set them up. All of them take a lot of work to set up. But once they're set up and you outsource the day-to-day tasks and the expertise, extremely residual income. And that's why they're in there. especially Airbnb at number 2. And we talk about network marketing. I still think for leverage, if you can get this right, there's probably no better way to earn truly big residual income than if you can nail this business model in network marketing. And, I've made millions of dollars in this space, over the last decade or so. And, it's all about choosing the right company, the right product line, the right people behind it, timing, niches, trends, all those things. If you can choose the right person to get involved with the right product line, then this can really pop for you. And it can start as a very part-time side hustle, but can grow very, very quickly. I mean, to have the same organization promoting a product that benefits you, the amount of people that you would have to have an affiliation with, a referral fee with, or employ them is just, your overheads go through the roof for so many people. With network marketing, we're all working in the same team, and you can have an army essentially for free that's leveraged, and you get commissions from that. So it's pretty hard to beat this on a leverage sense if you can really nail it. And so I think network marketing is just going to continue. It's a $250 billion industry. People talk about it being 150, 200 billion, but they don't take into consideration the non-DSA companies, the companies in South America, China, India, that are just in those marketplaces. Well over $250 billion industry. And really the rise of this is to do with technology, smartphones, social media. So again, finding the right company, right mentors, get this right. Still an incredible business model. And, because I always talk about the new age, I also talk about the new age of network marketing, not just network marketing, but doing it the new age way. So guys, that is my top 10. Let's run through them again real quick. Crypto, foreign exchange, shares, social media influencer, having your own online store, whether it's your own product and website, or whether you're using Shopify, or whether you're drop shipping with some product, affiliate marketing, affiliating with someone or a product or a service and getting commissions from that, managing businesses' social media for them. Membership website can be very residual in the right niche and right model. Digital marketing services, again, outsource the actual work. You connect the dots, can be a great residual income and great money. Amazon, I think, speaks for itself. Airbnb, done again the new age way that hardly anybody knows about, and the new age of network marketing. Guys, if I've missed anything, if something's working for you, if you think the order needs to be changed, love to hear your feedback within the group on the page at deckchairmillionaire.com. If you got any comments, you can chuck them in right now. I'll have a look in the chat. If you guys have got any questions about how to set something up, or business models, or in general, you can chuck them in the chat bar right now. If you don't, that's a wrap for our DeckChair Millionaire fortnightly webinar podcast for this month. So Cherie's saying, great info. Geraldine loves it. Really appreciate you guys jumping on. The podcast and the recording will be available within the next week. So keep an eye out for that. If you need to share that with other people, please feel free. I'll give you another 30 seconds if you've got any questions. Otherwise, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks for jumping on, guys.